When you were canvassing to be elected this government, one of your platforms was that you would get the right out in our debt. That has completely gone out the window as far as I'm concerned. You still, you came out and said, we'll pay everything, we'll pay on time. I think it's time that you stood up to Europe and tell them we're not paying it. Thank you.
Can I comment on that? I'll just give a quick answer. I know it's not directly related to the treaty, but I can understand why some people would feel like voting no because they're angry about the bank debt issue. I think it's important to say that we have done a lot on bank debt. That's the first thing. When we took office, the anticipated cost in the bailout programme of recapitalising banks in Ireland was about 34 billion euros. It ended up costing 16 billion. Right? That's because of the work that this government did to require banks to sell assets, to renegotiate with the Troika to give them time to sell those assets, to renegotiate with the Troika to give Bank of Ireland time to raise private equity within Bank of Ireland, to take a very tough, hardline position to force banks to what's called burden share with junior debt or junior bondholders, which saved about 5 billion euros for this country. We renegotiated with the Troika the actual cost of accessing stability funds, which reduced down from nearly 6% to the cost of funds, just over 3%. And so we have saved taxpayers a fortune by all of those things. But I know it's not enough, right? And the fact that we had to pay senior bondholders was galling. And the fact that we are stuck with what's called this promissory notes model, whereby we have to pay back supposedly over 3 billion euros a year in relation to Anglo-Irish debt. We are trying to renegotiate that at the moment. And that process is underway and has been underway for a number of months. And it is the responsibility of this government to get a better deal for you and for every other taxpayer in this country in relation to that debt. And we're trying to do that. And actually, the ESM may be a potential source of a solution if the ESM in the future gets a banking license and can actually be used to actually recapitalise banks as opposed to taxpayers having to do it. So we are seeking action.